industry for years before this. So I had my diary with all my clients, and I'd say, well, I've got it. I've got my list. I've got my list here. But that is not the list. The list is when you take those names. I sat on the floor and I had my brand new diary. I wrote the names from that old diary and I put them down on a new piece of paper. That was my list. And I didn't realize the power of making that list because as I was writing their phone number and I was seeing that, oh my gosh, there's that person. Oh, wonder if that phone number is still available. I made that list. I swear to you, what happened when I made that list, the people's names that I looked at over the month, I would bump into them. I called some. That is the power of making the list, not having a list, putting the old names from an old diary into a new piece of paper, which is your Isagenix number one thing to do, is making a list and never, ever assuming when you're putting a name on a list, don't think, oh, they wouldn't be interested. They wouldn't. Don't make that assumption because you don't know where or what that person is going through at the moment. You are making a list. And it's when you have that conversation with that person, of course, you're not going to, and then you've got your list, and then it's about reaching out. We are in the people business. That's what we do. It's not the product. We are in the people business, and you have learned to love people. I love people. And they say when you have a conversation with them, you're not just going to phone them after 10 years or 5 years and say, oh, hi, Anna. I just thought I'd give you a call because I've just come across this company and I really want you to have a look. No, you need to connect. Hey, Anna, it's been a while. I've just come across your name in an old diary and I thought I'd give you a call. How are you? What's been going on? And you connect. You're interested in that person. You're not talking about yourself. And, and I'll say, well, I've just had a baby and, I've been able to work for a while and, it's a bit tricky time, but, the baby's growing up and everything's going well. I'm thinking of going back to work. Oh, really? What are you doing? What are you thinking of getting back to? Oh, I'm not sure. I have got to do something part-time. It's really interesting. It's not the reason why I call, but I put your name down because I've just been given an opportunity. Could be something to have a look at. You can work part-time at it. The company is an amazing company, established, multi-billion-dollar company. Just let me know a time we can catch up. Yeah, thanks, that'll be great. And you just make a list by that name to have a follow-up and make another call when she's free, when the baby's at a better position. Because that's how we do. We connect with people. And remember, people, it's not what you say. It's how you make people feel that they will always remember. They'll say years down the track and they'll say, well, you won't believe it. I hadn't spoken to my girlfriend Anna for years. And then she phones me out of the blue just when I need to speak to somebody. And she offered me an opportunity. Understand, that is what we do. We are in the people business, but you need your list. If you don't have that list of paper, and as you take those people off your list, you keep on adding to that list. That list is worth billions of dollars because you don't know where that one person is going to take you. You don't know that. If you connect with people, I'll give you a very, very quick example, and I think I've told you about this. We used to do the Every Woman's Expo. So the teams, we'd get there and I'd say to the team, come on, we'll set up the stand, and then we'll walk around to all the other storeholders, because they're doing what we're doing. They're there to grow their business. So we will connect with the storeholders. So we do that, and we all had our diaries, we had our thing, and we walked around, right? And they were all going to all the people selling gem equipment or whatever. And I was saying, what are you doing? You could talk to the woman who's selling, potpourri. We're people. So anyway, and we walked around, and then there was a funeral home, a Marina Purse, a female funeral home directors, right? They were there, and I said, come on, let's go. Irene, what are you doing? You're talking to a funeral. I said, there's a woman standing up there. What are you talking about? So they left me, and I went and I spoke to her. And she gave me something. It was really, really nice. And she was saying, oh, gosh, my business partner will be interested in this. She owns a gym. That afternoon, that girl came to see me. That girl signed up and introduced a young girl called Peter Kelly, who just maxed out completely at the leg. By one conversation leading to another, who introduced somebody else. Do you see? You don't know. You don't make assumptions, because I was interested in that woman. You see, we had something for her that she needed. She was tired. She was tired of standing all day. She was tired in her business. But it was 2 doors down that something happened. But you need your list. You need your list. You need your list, and you learn to connect with people. That is, if you're not in love with people, people feel it, okay? And it's like this: when they talk, you lean in. When you talk, you lean out and they lean in. You just watch. But when they talk, you listen. And then when you talk, you move back and you watch them mimic what you do. Connecting. Number one, you have to know the art of connecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
So true,
Does that make
Irene,
sense?
and so important. And I'm so glad I've recorded this, because what you're saying is so powerful and so important. One, have your list. Two, make sure that you connect personally with those individuals.
Absolutely. It's you've just got to think, how would you like to be treated? If someone comes and jumps straight onto you, I would turn that. But I know how people like to be treated. If you treat them well, they stay with you for life. That's it. In a traditional business, when you're just a number and you don't even get respected or whatever, you can't wait to get away from that business and look for another company. It's the truth. But if you're respected by the owners, and you're respected and you're noticed and you're appreciated, you stay for life. Nobody leaves. Nobody. Understand that? A very, 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 very big, important thing. So we talked about that. We talked about not judging people. Now, you've got this incredible another 5 days of the sale.
So just before you go with that, Irene, these guys may not know that.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
just
Okay.
announced, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew that on this call, and then we'll
Yeah.
be putting it in all the groups. But yes, it is. The sale is now extended till Monday night. So we have, and that is only for new people. So if you have a customer who already is a customer, and you want to get an order in at 20% off, or you personally want to get an order in, really important you do it tonight. But for new customers, which is really what this group is all doing, reaching out to new people, you have till Monday at midnight. Yeah.
So the 20%, oh sorry, the 20% I offer the clients plus my 10, because I have two 10%. Oh no.
It's instead of the 10%. So save
Yeah.
your 10% coupons that you get for going associate, save them till after the sale's finished, and use the
Okay.
20%. Unless someone is starting with collagen, or they're starting with a different pack. If they're starting with a different pack, you use your 10%. If they're starting with a 14-day, 30-day, or ultimate, then use the 20%. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. Great question.
So that is really that's fantastic. Because the next thing that I just want to go over is the tracks to success, which is on where you are now and where you see yourself being. And ultimately, we have only got 5 steps to financial freedom in this business. We have 5 steps. So, which is A, C, M, D, E. It's all in the back office in the training section. So it's where you are at the moment. We'll come in as an associate, well, customer now, when we never had that before. But anyway, you've got come in as a customer. First step is that you become a consultant. You become a
Associate.
click over to associate. Then you become a consultant. And then you do manager, director, executive, 5 steps. And doing that as fast as you can, okay? As fast as you can. And it can be done. It's only introducing 10 people and helping those 10 introduce to their first 2 people. That's all it is. That will get you on the track. And the importance of executive, yes, the title and all the benefits that come with it, but it's the exercise that you go through to get to executive and stay paid as executive that is the most empowering part of your training. That's it. Like you need to understand what network marketing is all about. And the tracks to executive will teach you, because you'll have your ebbs and flows. You're going to have people that are going to say yes, they're going to say no. You're going to have your high days, your low days, but you keep on going because you think these people that have said yes to me and now are saying no, they are not the reason why I will not succeed. You put them on the burner. It's not their time yet. This is your journey, not their journey. You don't judge them. It's just not the right time. But it's also the things that you are learning emotionally, physically, all the things you go through when you go through that experience, because you've given yourself a target to get to executive, and you had this person that you thought was going to join you on that day, and they changed their mind. You can't take that personally. That test was actually sent to you. That was a test for you on how you would deal with it, whether you are going to abandon your goal because one person said, no, I'm not ready yet. Yes, you might be disappointed. But when you go in a shop and you don't buy a dress every time you go in, the sales assistant is probably a bit disappointed too, because she's got a budget. She's got to do her budget that week. And she thought she spent time with you. The dress looked great on her. You don't understand why she didn't buy it. But then she said, I'll think about it. Same thing, right? Same thing. You put it there, you don't take it personally. It's just not the right time. Even Anna's story, what she said, she tried it before and now she's on it again. Different phase of her life. Understand? So you are being tested. That girl in the shop doesn't shut the door and go home because somebody said no to the dress. It's not. You've got to put yourself in that situation. You are an entrepreneur in a company that's not only going to pay you $60,000 a year, they will pay you whatever you want. But how are you showing up? How are you showing up? And understand, if you think people aren't looking at you, it's not the people, it's the universe to see if you're really serious. And I have tried it over 18 years. And I'm telling you, if you think that Nobody's going to know you're not having a day, you're having a day off work today. You're not going to do the things that you put in your diary that you're going to do today. You're not fooling anybody, you're fooling yourself. And that's been brutal. You're fooling your bank balance. You're fooling your team, you're fooling your husband. This is life, girls. Everything, nothing goes unnoticed. And then when you're really going through the tough times and you're so close, then voila. Universe says, you know what? She damn well deserves it. She's serious. She's serious. And it happens. But it's all those.
Sorry, Ludo.
No, you can
emotions. All those emotions make you so strong, and you get this like grit. And when it happens again, it doesn't bother you. This is because you're going through the commandership. Sorry, Anna.
Yeah, sorry. What I was going to say, the last time I came, and when I start, I put two people and I got a consultant very quickly. But what I couldn't keep it going because I couldn't do my 100 points because I wasn't working. But this time I can work. What I want really, I want to know all the products because I work in Endota for 7 years and my KPI is really good. So I know how to sell, but I needed to know I want to learn from you the one way to go sweet, not pushing, because the products for some people is not cheap, but with the results they can get with the way I got caught in the first time because the girl showed my friend show her picture, so I knew the thing was good. It wasn't just Photoshop because I saw her. So if you show yourself, the result is a 50% chance you get the person. Plus, when you know a lot of the products, how everything, each one, because a lot of things new for me, adaptogenic, the new little bottles brown. So all these I need to study. So because when you know what you sell, it's more easy to convince the people to do. This is what I think.
Well, it's like we're not in the convincing business, and I understand exactly what you're saying. And you've said everything correct, Anna. Is you're just starting. The fact is you're loving the product, and we never convince people. We share with people, and then they make up their mind because they've got 30-day money back guarantee. You see, this is it. I always say to people, you take it. You've got 30 days. If you, by the day 28, you're not happy with it, the company's not even going to question you because I can take it and I can get a different result than you. I started this when I was 55 and I had 2 grandchildren. By the time they went home, I had them 4 days a week from 7:30 in the morning till 5:30. And by the time they went home, I was so tired. I couldn't even, I just lie down like on the settee like this. My husband did it for weight loss. I did it for energy, but also I didn't realize that I was 55 at the time. And my middle bit here in my stomach had started, and I hated the feeling on my jeans when I'd sit down and my jeans, I'd have to go, I hate this. And they were saying, but this is what happens. You're 55. It's not going to get any better. But my body changed. All that just went. So it just, I don't know, we just followed the pack. We had the pack and we had a piece of paper on how to take isogenics. We did. This is what happened to him. This is what happened to me. So the body will work, the products will work on exactly what you need.
Yes.
Do this. So this is the thing, is understanding that you're not convincing. You just are sharing with people. Have a look. It may be for you. It may not be for you. It might be for you this time. You might know some other people that are looking to feel better. You might look at other people that are struggling with energy. Other people that need, just it's just listening to people and then giving him a solution. And I'll give you one thing, girls, one very big thing in all the time that we've been with this. And the girls might say to us, or one of the team members say, look, can you jump on this call? This person wants to know more about isogenics. And look, I really think they, and I say, well, tell me a bit about them. Tell me, are they married? Oh, I haven't asked them that. You haven't asked them? Are they working? I haven't asked that. You don't know if they're married. Do they have children? I haven't asked them. I think, okay. I think, wow. And then they'll say, I guess I should have. Of course you should have. How can you help them if you don't know where the pain is? So you jump on and they'll say, look, they probably need to lose about 30 kilos, Making assumptions, very wrong. Never make assumptions. Never make assumptions what that person is looking for. You may look at that person, you might guess of what they might be asking for, but it's wrong. So you spend time with that person, okay, the person is a very big person and, chances are, but it's not that. And the question is, we get to know each other. They come to my home or I'm on a Zoom and I get to know them. So tell me, where do you work? What are you doing? Are you married? How many children? Well, yeah, yeah, my grandparents were Italian or blah, blah. So we go down that line. The number one thing is you connect with your person. You make them know that they're not a number, that they are important. They are important. You get to know, and your people start crying. We have a connection. And then at the end of it, and I said, what was it about isogenics that you're interested in? And they'll go, honestly, or they might say, things have been really tough. My husband's lost his job. I'm really looking at doing some shop filling in that or whatever. Or, I'm really like this and that. And the kids' school fees are coming up. And it's just like, I understand. I was a single mum too. I was the single mum. I know how hard things are and whatever. And I know what I had to go through or whatever. But you know what? First of all, I know these products are going to help you reduce the stress you have in your life. And I highly recommend. The amount of Ionics bottles that I've dropped off to people's doors over the years, I cannot even count you. I swear, I cannot even count you. When somebody's been so stressed, and I say, do you know what? You try that. That's on me, and we'll get you started. We get them started on something, not to add stress or to talk business. What they're talking about, and that is how they're absolutely. And then I have the conversation. Do you know that you could do this part-time? How many of your friends that you know that are in this situation, that are struggling at the moment? Oh, yeah, I know this and that. And then we have that conversation. But I don't dump on that person all at one time. So people are in front of you because they assume, which we don't do, that they need to lose weight. But the story is very different when you get to know them. And that is the art of connection. Because that person, okay, that person will never forget the way you make them feel. Ever. Because they had someone that they could trust and open up to. And then we keep an eye on them. You've made a friend, you make connection, and you just never know where that's going to take you. Never assume. Never assume. But that person might know someone who really is looking for something that we have. And they say, do you know what? I connected with this great person, Natalie, and she was so kind. And she's got some incredible products that you might know, that that you don't know. You've started a cobweb. That layer is going to go like this. You don't know, but they'll always come back to you. I've had phone calls, people just out of the blue. Are you still doing it? Of course I'm doing it. It's incredible, incredible, incredible. But that is the way you set yourself up for success. But you've got to have your list. You have got to have the tracks. Now you've got the sale on. Make the most of the sale, of offering people. I know you're thinking about it, but at the moment we've got 20%. this could be a great opportunity to invest in yourself, and you've got 30 days to make up your mind whether it's something for you or it's something it's not. It's up to you. Our bodies are all different. But I felt obliged to tell you that the 20% is on. It's a lot of it's a big saving. That's it. Then they make the mind. Then it's up to them. Then you're not gonna cry or whatever. It's up to them. That's it. But make the list this week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make the list this week of where ACMD and how many people you're going to take with you. Make the list and make a list of name of people and reach out, because at the moment you're offering them 20%. Far out. That's a lot. A lot.
Thank you, Irene. I love that. And I have one final question before we wrap up, and we're going to wrap up in 2 minutes after your answer to this. Natalie put in the chat, you know, how do you handle objections? And one of the things you said when you were talking to Anna is, you know, that you're never in the convincing game. So I know that will be part of your answer, but do you have anything else that you want to share on that issue?
Yes, actually. Don't get into a discussion with them. Don't get into an argument with them. Don't, you know, some people might have objections, or I've done something like this before, and it doesn't work, or I've had this, why don't they sell it in pharmacies? That's what people say. Why, if it's so good, why don't they have it in pharmacies? Because you don't get this. You buy it off the shelf. You don't get 30-day money back guarantee, because you are not, this is an amazing product backed by science and constantly evolving. This is constantly evolving. But if it's not for you, that's fine. You know, if you're happy doing it, that's fine. And why? I can give you some information. What's your objection? Oh, well, I can tell you, I can send you a link on why our whey protein is superior to anything else on the market. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Understand that, you know, whatever objection, give me an objection that they might say. Natalie, what would be an objection?
I don't like shakes.
Okay, fantastic. And just say, the true thing is, I felt like that too. Because when we had a shake, I said to I'm a foodie, I'm Italian, I love eating food, right? And I'm not taking this stuff. But this isn't a shake. This is everything that you need, the nutrition that you need in the right balance to feed your body. And because our products are alkalizing, it's all about bringing your body back into the pH balance. It's incredible what happens after on a 30-day reset. Your body will go from acidity to alkalinity, and it's functioning the way it should function. That is what our products are all about. It's taking your body from a acidic, I didn't want to say unhealthy state, but from an acidic state to an alkaline state. And that is all the cells of your body. That's why.
Perfect. Another question, Irene, if you can answer that. I'm not sure if that happened to you, because it seems like you're very good, like face-to-face communication. But nowadays we are like on internet most of the time. We don't do like you suggest, pick up the phone and talk to the person. Basically, we just like sending text messages, like on Instagram, like on Facebook. What do you do if someone goes to you? They are super interested, and you think, oh yeah, they're gonna do the 30 days program, but suddenly they just don't answer anymore.
Suddenly they don't answer anymore. The thing is, you do it once, and you do it twice, then you let it go. Don't keep on harboring. You might send them a message and just say, hi, Anna, I have reached out to you. Just want to know that you're okay. But if you have any questions, reach out to me whenever you want. Something like that.
Okay.
So, all right?
Doesn't make weird.
Beg your pardon?
So I don't want to make it weird, don't know when you.
No, but it's not weird. It's only weird if you feel it's weird. But if you feel that you need to just to check that you've given them the information that they want, and that's fine. If they're not contacting you and wanting to, they're making it weird, it's not you. You've just got to love and release. Go next. You haven't got time to sit on that person. That person might come back to you, may not to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And if that person behaves like that now, do you really want them in your team? No. If they're going to be a pain in the neck, no.
And
Love and release.
Irene said before about keeping people on your list. So that person's circumstances might change. And when you do a go through your list, then in whether it be 2 months or 6 months or whatever, you drop them a message, say, hey, how are you going? Nothing about isogenics. You just check in. Then that might be the moment when they lean in.
That's right.
So, but at that time of the follow up, you stop when you feel you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know yourself. You don't keep on barging them. No, just, is everything okay? Just thought I'd check in. Let me know if I can help you any further, and leave it at that. Leave it on a good note.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here. Leslie, I know that you've had a bit of a drama and had to get to the vet, so well done for actually managing
Good. All safe now. Thank you.
to get on. And Anna, it's been great to have you on and have you back from
Japan.
where were you? Japan, that's right, Japan. And Natalie, as always, you've really led this and got everybody together. So we really appreciate that so much. And Irene, I don't have words. You always give, and this group is very appreciative of you. What I would like you to do, you guys within your chat that you've got going, is work out what is, and I know there's never an ideal time, but what is the best time for us to do a call with Irene? Is it 5 o'clock Queensland time or 6 o'clock? Therefore, it's either 8 or 9 for Irene in the morning. And let us know so we can lock those in and make it easier for everybody. So I think that would be a good idea.
Thank you so
What do you
much.
think, Natalie?
Now, I'll just leave you with a nice little, yesterday after 15 years, we had snow.
Wow.
I saw your photo. I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
Wow.
And we've got more snow coming this week.
Amazing.
So it's beautiful. Yeah. So, but I love you guys.
Thank you
Wishing
so much for the advice.
all
It
the
was
very
really
most.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Thanks, Hedda, for
Thank you.
Bye,
bringing
girls.
to us.
See you.
Thank you. Lots of love. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.